Hey everybody, Paul Ferry here from 52 Peaks Challenge with a bit of a head cold, so I'm not feeling great today and I might sound a little bit funny. But regardless of that, welcome to the Summit to Talk About monthly roundup for the month of July. What is it? The 11th of July, so I'm late as usual. Before I forget, big shout out to Chief Nutrition and to K2 Base Camp in Fortitude Valley. Love you guys. I nearly swore. Anyway, what do I want to talk about? Let's jump straight in with finishers. We have a new finisher for July, which was Kim. And that was 3rd of July on Mount Beerwah. Congratulations, Kim. I think you are number 9, number 10. I'm not entirely sure. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You are number 9 across the line, Kim. You are now on 55 peaks. Awesome effort. Love your work. You bloody legend. Check out this, by the way, while we're here. Caroline Gibb, 99 total peaks with 29 re-peaks. That's a bloody awesome effort. I am loving that you guys are unstoppable. Brody, Ty, Caroline, James, Catherine, Kim, Ram, Giovanna, not stopping at 52, just keeping on pushing. Absolutely legendary effort. Loving your work. So Caroline Gibb, I know you've got a couple of events coming up because I see them. You are soon to cross the 3-digit mark, and hats off to you. Awesome effort. Keep up the great work. Speaking of events, Tibro, Michael Rodway. Not sure if that's just a friends or if it's a beginner event, but have a look at it. If there's still room, jump on that one. And Caroline Gibb, who keeps creating these events. Thank you so much for doing that, Caroline. I'm sure it's very rewarding. You get to go out with more people and be safe and make new friends. And I think I saw some photos from your Spices Peak event on the weekend and looked like you had a great day. So keep that up. And everybody else, please do post your events and get some more people to come along with you. The reason being, safety in numbers. You increase your group and you can always find more people to hike with because not everybody's available every single weekend. So it's about finding your tribe. It's also about keeping safe. With that in mind, there was another rescue on Tibro a couple of days back, nighttime rescue, and it took a while to get this lady to safety. I think she fell about 10 meters. What annoys me is that whenever there's a media story like this, all of the keyboard warriors jump on board and start to bag the person that had the fall or had the accident. Nobody does this on purpose, and there's no knowledge from the media report as to whether this was an experienced person or a not experienced person. We don't know who it was, but there's a lot of people chipping away. Oh, they should be made to pay the bills and close the mountains and stop people from climbing, and I think it's a real shame. While I understand that they have that sentiment, they don't appreciate the mountains the way that we do. And I know what I'm about to say is preaching to the converted, and this isn't the forum for it, because I think most of the people in this group, they're here to enjoy the mountains. They don't want the mountains closed. They're out there in the mountains every weekend, living their best life, and they find people to hike with, and we exchange knowledge, hints and tips. And we keep each other safe by going out in numbers. And I know every single time I go to Beerwah or Tibro, if we see people that are unsure of themselves, we ask them, we check in, and we make sure. We like simple questions like, "Have you done it before?" No. Okay. Do you want me to guide you up? We were there a week or two ago, myself and 2 others, to do an abseil off of the east side of Tibro, and there was a couple going up that were a bit unsure, so we stopped what we were doing and ended up doing a newbie climb. We ended up with about, I think, 8 people and we had a great chat with them at the top. And that for me was really rewarding. It's not what we came to do, but it was about keeping them safe and helping them through their own personal challenge. And they were incredibly grateful for the assistance that we provided to get them up there. So, even though I know I'm probably preaching to the converted, if you do see people on Tibro that do look a bit unsure, or check the footwear, check their movements. If you think that you can help to keep them safe, please do. It doesn't take much to reach out and lend a hand and advise people, coach people up there. And that's how I learnt. Somebody else helped me, so we get to pass that on. And I said, I know I'm preaching to the converted. I'm sure you all do that anyway. But I'm frustrated by, of course, people have accidents. People make mistakes every now and again. I'm sure we've all done it in one way or another. But the negative press that this gets is just a real shame. And I'm not sure what we can do to assist people other than just be there for them if we see them. If we don't see them, if they're going up at night and they're on their own, there's nothing we can do about that. Anyway, if you've got any ideas, please do share them about how we can try to help other people to be safe above and beyond what we already do as a community. Yeah, anyway, I'll leave it there. We don't repost those stories on our page because they tend to have a lot of negativity and arguments ensuing in those posts, and I don't think that we want that in our group. We want to keep things positive, and I don't want to encourage arguments in our group. So I'll keep those posts off the group, but yeah, please feel free if you've got any ideas to send me a personal message around that. Moving on, speaking of Tibro, myself and Marco have been talking, I've been talking about this for at least a year, about the idea of using the opportunity that we have and the audience that we have and the community that we have through 52 Peaks Challenge to do some good. And I've been asking a number of people that I think, or that I thought might be up for a ridiculous challenge, if they would like to do it. And I was hitting dead end after dead end after dead end until one person said, hell yeah, I'll do that. Hats off to you, Marco. You're my first follower. You're my you're my crazy guy who will do anything for a challenge and for a laugh, and absolutely love that you decided to do this with me, because without you, man, I wouldn't be doing it. So here's the thing. I put a poll out to say who would sponsor myself and Marco to climb Tibro 24 times in 24 hours. Enough of you said yes, so it's now a thing. I've posted an event right here, the Tibro event, but it is for the support crew. If you want to come and climb a couple of peaks with us, please do so. But if you're not wanting to climb peaks with us and you're wanting to support us by helping out with moral support, cheer us on, or help carry in some food and drinks and replenish as we go, I'd really appreciate that, because it's going to be a slog. I have no idea if we can actually do it, but we're going to give it a red hot go. So support is great. But we just want to make sure that we don't create too many people there and create congestion and confusion and possibly increase the risks or the hazards if you've got too many people, and especially if there's new people, plus the people that are already going there, then it can create additional difficulties. And what I want to maintain above all else is a realm of safety around what we're doing, because it's going to be hard, we're going to get tired, and also that we don't want to negatively affect the charity brand, Sunny Kids, by having an injury, having a rescue, having overcrowding, having any issues. And also the 52 Peaks brand. It's incredibly important to me that we have a positive brand reputation, because there's already a lot of people that don't like us climbing Tibro and Biwa, and any excuse that they can find to chip away at us is good enough for some of those people, and including sometimes the media, who can be a fickle bunch, and I don't want them to turn against us. So integrity around everybody being safe and not having too many people on site, and absolutely around the safety of all the people on the mountain on that day, and particularly myself and Marco, because it's going to be hard going. So if you'd like to support that in any way, specifically, the whole reason for this is to raise money for Sunny Kids, because it's an incredible charity. They do the most amazing work. They've been around for over 2 decades. I'm not sure exactly how many, but maybe 2.5 decades, doing incredible work to help families and, really importantly, children through domestic and family violence. And my heart goes out to anyone that's having to deal with that. But Sunny Kids do incredible work. So if you haven't already, please do go to the top of the 52 Peaks Challenge page. Let me go back here. 52 Peaks Challenge. And right at the top here, it's a pinned featured post. Click on there and you'll find the link in here to the charity fundraising page. We've already raised $832 and we're only a couple of days in. I want to make that $5,200 as a starting point. We are looking for some media coverage, but there's no guarantees around that, obviously. And so I'm going to rely on our community, 52 Peaks Group community, to help me raise that money for this charity. So anything that you can do there. People have put in $20, people have put in $200 to support what Marco and I are doing. So please, 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 from the bottom of my heart, get on board and back that. It'll mean a lot to us, and more importantly to the people that are served by Sunny Kids. What else? Oh, I am so overdue. I'm a month and a half overdue on the review of the peak suggestions. I am so sorry. It's just, it's been one of those things that I've just kept putting off because it's a fair bit of work to do, to go through them all and to work out all the stats, create the maps, upload all of that. And I've just been putting too many other things on my plate. So, but I will promise that I'll have that done by the end of this week. I'll go through all of those peak suggestions and upload any new peaks to the portal, and I'll do a new post on that soon. I think that's it for now. Have I missed anything? I don't think so. That's it from me. Have a wonderful month. The weather seems to have come good again, so get out there, live your best life out in the mountains. Stay safe. Have a great time. Love you all. See you soon. Take care.